Alright guys, I just wanted to say that I'm super excited you decided to join the Upholstery Forum. So today I just wanted to take a couple minutes to show you some of the features on the inside and how to use them so that you guys can get the best experience as possible. Alright, so why don't you jump over to the computer with me? It's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so once we're here at the home page of the Upholstery Forum, what we need to do is, if you haven't already, well, you need to register yourself as a user, and it's super easy. I actually went through a little bit of extra work to make it so that you can log in with any of your social media accounts right here. So that's really easy. If you want to do that, you can just click on one of these squares and it's going to sign you up just like that. Or if you want, you can just click on register and it's going to take you to this page here. You can enter in all your information. It's just a couple of boxes here, nothing too big. And once you do that, you actually are going to have to go to your email, because it's going to send you an email to activate your account. And I apologize for that extra step, but the reason that I have to do that is because on the internet these days there's just so much spam robots out there, and it's a really big problem with the forums where they're actually smart enough to sign up for a fake account, and then they're just going to come in and fill, you know, the forum full of a bunch of posts that are all full of spam with, you know, a bunch of ads and stuff like that, and it's just a big mess that we don't want to deal with. We want to keep that out of this forum community we got going on here. So that's just a necessary extra step we got to take. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here really quick. So once you guys get your account set up, you can log in. Alright, so now here we're at the home page. Once you logged in, and you can see you have your little profile box here and everything. So the first thing that I want to actually show you guys is kind of some of the settings in your profile, so you can change, you know, your picture and whatnot like that. So you can either click on the image right here, or you can go up here onto the header and you can click in Control Panel. And the first thing we have right here is just kind of an overview of, you know, all the settings and everything. Basically, this is just showing the activity since you've been on the board. We've got right here manage subscriptions and manage bookmarks. Now I'm going to show you what those are really quick. So I'm going to go to a different page just to show you. And basically, what those are is when you're on a post, or sorry, when you're on a topic in the forum, if you want to, you can do two things. You can subscribe to the topic, and you're going to click this button right here, this little eyeball. And what subscribing does, anytime somebody leaves a comment on this topic right here, it's going to send you a notification, either depending on how you have it set up in your account for your notifications. It's going to send you a notification here to your notifications, or it's going to actually send you an email. You can choose how you want to set that up. Or you can also bookmark a topic, and what that's going to do is it's just going to save it in your bookmarks here, and you'll be able to come back and find that topic anytime you want. So those are two nice little features there to, you know, kind of help you know, keep you up to date on things. And then the rest of these little things here are just all for when you're making posts. You have your drafts, if you have any attachments, if you have any notifications. So let's go to the profile right here. And this is just where you can kind of enter in any extra information you want. If you want to put in where you're located, if you have a website, or you want to put in any of your social media, you can enter your birthday. If you want to add a signature, you can click here. Basically what a signature is every time you leave a post, it's just going to leave whatever you type here. So if you want to say, you know, have a good day or something like that, every time you leave a comment somewhere, this is going to show up at the bottom of everything that you post. The same thing like in an email. Alright, now your avatar. So basically your avatar, it's just the picture that's going to show up on your profile for all of the posts and topics that you guys comment on. And I super appreciate it if you guys, you know, put some sort of image in here, because it looks really nice and makes the forum just look that much better if everybody's got some image. And you can pick anything you want. You can do a picture of yourself, you can do a picture of your car, you can go online, find a picture of your favorite car or whatever it is, and you can change this at any time. And whenever you change this, it's going to change the image on all of your posts that you did in the past, so you don't have to worry about that either. And it just shows up, see this little icon right here next to one of the posts that I did. That's what's going to show up. So all you have to do is just select an image that you have saved on your computer. So I'm just going to do an image here of me and my dog when she was a puppy, and then you're just going to load that. Then you just click submit and it's going to load it up for you. So this is just the web browser. Since this is the first time I've actually logged into this account, it's going to ask if you want it to send you notifications basically while you're browsing online. So if you're logged off of this website and you're doing something else, if you click yes here, while you're working on another web page or you're doing something else, if somebody sends you a message or something on the form here, it's just going to pop up in a little box right here. It's going to give you a notification that something happened on the form, so you can run back over and check that really quick. Again, that's all in your settings, and I'll show you how you can change that here in just a second. So right here, actually, it's going to allow us we can choose how much of this picture we want to use here. So all we would need to do is just click this pencil, and then we can drag. So it's going to make it a perfect square for us, so it is going to look good. Alright, so I'm just going to select that, and if you want, you can resize it and do all that kind of stuff, but that looks good for me right here. Then just click confirm, and it's going to make your picture right there for you. Alright, and then after you do that, all you have to do is just click this little upload button right here, and that's going to save it to your profile there. And now that's going to show up on your profile on all the posts. It's going to show it in this little icon right here. It's going to show it on the home page, or on your home page for your profile. It's going to show up right there just like that. Alright, so right here on account settings, all this is you can change your password here, you can change your email address, and then over here on board preferences, there's a couple of things here, just some options. You can change your time zone so that all the times are on the post and everything are going to make sense. Alright, so these two here really aren't that important, but if you want to check out the settings there, you can. Alright, and right here on the notifications, this is where you can choose whether or not you want to just receive a notification right here where that bell is. So everything you have checked here is a notification that's going to show up right there on that bell. Everything you have checked here in the email is something that's going to actually email you. And then here is the browser thing that I was talking about earlier, where when you click yes, it's going to, when something happens on the form, it's going to pop up in a little box right here on the bottom of the browser. Now that's probably, it might not work on all the browsers. I know it works on mine in Firefox. Alright, so that's looking pretty good there. Right here on the private messages, this is basically just anytime you want to send a message directly to one of the other users on the forum. It's not going to be visible to anybody else. It's basically just like an email. It all works exactly the same as an email. You just type your subject, add your recipient, and type your message right there. So if you guys want to chat back and forth between each other off of the forum, you are more than welcome to do that as well. Alright, so let's go back to the home page here, and I'm going to show you a few more things, and you guys are going to be ready to roll. Alright, so here on the home page, you have your little profile box here where you can access, some of the other things that we already saw in the control panel. This new post here, if you click on this, it's going to take you to all of the new posts that you haven't seen before. Another thing, you see all these little asterisks right here. Every time that you log into your account, all of the topics that have something new on them that you haven't seen before, they're going to have a little asterisk next to them. So it makes it really easy for you guys to see all the topics, that have some comments on there that you guys haven't read yet. And then down here we have all the different categories. If any of you guys want me to add another category, just send me a message and let me know. I'm more than happy to do that for you. So let me show you guys how to actually create a topic and respond to posts. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to respond to one of these topics here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is down at the bottom, you have two choices. You can choose quick reply or you can choose reply. Quick reply is usually the easiest one. The reply is going to take you to a more in-depth one. I'll show you right here, where you just have more options on everything you're able to do here. You have more options up here. These are all adding photos and links and bold text and stuff. This one has a preview option, so you can actually see what it's going to look like when you post it right there, which is kind of cool. But for the most part, I use quick reply. It's got almost all of the same features. So when you're doing quick reply, some of the things that are really nice to know about, well, one, you have all these smiley faces you can use up here. That's cool. Another thing is, if you want to add a picture, you just click add files right here, and then you can load any of the pictures you have on your computer right into your message that you're making. And then if you want to add something other than a picture, you need to do it from the reply screen. You can do down here upload attachment. If you want to add, a Word document or a PDF file, or you want to share something with the group, like who knows, maybe a manual or something that you found, that's always cool. We can upload an attachment right here, or you can do an image right there as well. Alright, so another thing I want to show you guys is that if you say you're responding to somebody and you want to, like, say I'm going to respond to Big Rig right here. If you just type in Big Rig, it's just going to show up as Big Rig on the thing. But if you want to actually him to know that you mentioned him in a forum, or in a comment, if you hit the @ symbol, it's going to bring up this little sign here, and then you can choose his name. And once you do that, when you type in your message here and you submit it, and it goes live on the topic here, it's going to send Big Rig a notification. It's going to show up right here in his notifications. It's going to say that he was mentioned in this forum. So that's a good way if you want to get somebody's attention, like, so they'll know that you actually are talking directly to them. You can do that. That's a really good little tip right there. I use that all the time when I'm responding to you guys. And then another thing that's cool is, say you want to respond to one of the comments that was made a little bit farther up on the post. What you can do is you can click this button right here. You can click reply with quote, and what that does is it's going to quote them for you. And I'll show you what that looks like here on the preview. It just does this this little box here so that it knows exactly what you're referring to when you type your message. You see, so it'll have the quote there, and then it'll have your message right there. So that's another good little tool to use. Alright, and then this little gear right here, basically you're going to see one of two things when you click on this. If it's not your comment that you made, it's going to have a report this post. And basically what that does is, and I really hope this never happens, but if somebody writes something on there that you don't like and you want to let me know about it, you can just click report this post, and it's going to send me a notification so that I know to take a look at it. And but really, everybody on here is super nice, and I expect everybody to be the same, same extremely nice to everybody else. I want to keep this forum really nice and friendly towards everybody of all experience levels. So let's just all agree to do that, and then I won't have to deal with this. But that's there in case you need it. And then another thing on this this little gear here, if it is your post, you're also going to see another option where it says edit this post. So if it's your post, you can go back and edit it. And basically, like, if you saw you made a typo or something, or you messed up, you can come back and edit it right there. Okay, so let's just say you want to create your own topic, start a new discussion on something. All you need to do is just come in to one of these categories and, pick whatever it is your topic kind of fits into, and then just click New Topic. And it's the exact same thing as type in a response to a topic. You have, all of your spots right here where you type in your subject and everything. So it's really pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so that's really pretty much it. It's pretty basic, really easy to use. I really tried to make this as easy as possible for you guys to use. So I hope that helps. There's just one more thing that I wanted to bring up here, is that right here below these ads, I do have these ads on here because they really help, pay for, all of the hosting and everything that and maintenance that goes along with this form. But if you really decide you hate these things and they make you crazy, if you click remove ads here, it takes you to a page, $12, it'll remove them for a full year. You won't see them anymore. So up to you guys if you want to do that or not. But if not, don't worry about it. I just wanted to give you guys an option to be able to remove those if you really didn't like them. Alright guys, so I hope that wasn't too much information and you found that helpful. There's one other thing I wanted to let you know, and that's feel free to let me know if you have any suggestions on how to make this form better, or if you find any problems with it, because I still am finding some bugs here and there, and I'm working on getting everything, all the cobwebs worked out, because it's still a little new, but we got some great conversations going over there already, so I'm super excited about that. Alright, I'll see you guys back at theupholsteryforum.com.